Hello and welcome to mycadsite.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to draw elevations in AutoCAD. And I'm using AutoCAD 2012, but this will work for pretty much any version of AutoCAD you're going to come across. So the first thing you need when you're starting an elevation is it's usually best to start from a floor plan, because you want to design the floor plan, get the space designed, figure out just how long the building's going to be, where the doors go, where the windows are, and what else you might have. So I'm going to work off of this basic floor plan of a cabin. You can see it's got a deck here and a little chimney outcropping here with some windows too around here. So it's pretty basic, but once again the same techniques are going to apply to any floor plan. So the first thing I'm going to do is zoom out a little bit, and I want to turn off some of the layers I'm not going to be using. So pretty much dimensions I think is about it, and I don't need electrical either, so I'll turn that off. So now I'm just going to copy everything over here, just so that I don't make any errors and mess up my original. I've got lots of space, and this is the elevation I'm going to draw. And just to show you where it's going to end up is we're going to end up drawing something like this, although I won't be putting in all the detail. So we'll go back here, and now I just need to rotate so that the floor plan is rotated so that this one is facing the bottom. So it's going to pan up a bit. And now I just need to draw a line straight down. You can see how I'm just creating these lines. Just going to zoom in a bit, and I can just copy this line over. Oh, get the door in there too. And there we go. But I don't want to draw this on the deck layer. I'm just going to put these on the 0 layer for now, so it'll show up a little clearer for you. So now that I've got that drawn in, I just need to draw a line, and I'm just going to make a line straight across here, and that's going to be the top of my foundation. So I can trim everything off there. So now I need to figure, okay, how tall are the walls going to be? So I'm just going to make a 10-foot wall. So I just need to offset from the bottom of the foundation to the top, and there's the top of my wall. And I can offset 7 feet, and there's my door right there. So I can already start trimming and making some things happen here. And with my windows, I want those at the same height as the top of the door, and I'll just say that they're 2 feet down, and I'm just going to draw a rectangle in here from point and to there. So now I can erase oops, and you'll see that I drew it on the wrong one, which is something that's really easy to do if you're not paying attention when you're drawing your elevations. So I'll get rid of this, and those. So now I got window and doors done already. So now I'm going to do my roof, and I just need to offset this another 5 feet. And if you go through the tutorial, you'll see how I came to that distance. But pretty much I'm just going to go up here and say, okay, here's my floor plan. It's 24 feet across. And if I have a 5/12 pitch, that means for every 12 feet, it's going to go up 5 feet. And since that's my midpoint, I'm going to be 5 feet right at the top. Conversely, I'm going to have a 1 foot overhang, and that's going to be 5 feet from where the top of this wall, this 10-foot offset wall I put here, is going to go. So I'm just going to go back to my drawing now. So there's my 5 feet and offset 5 inches. And now I can start trimming up again. And trim that up too. So there you can see I've already got this, and here's my deck. I can just grab my grips and bring those down, and this is actually at the back here. So now what I need to do is figure, okay, what am I going to do for my steps here? Generally a step is going to be about 7 inches high. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, and there's the steps going up. Now next you'll see I've got a deck, and it comes out, and there's a break line here indicating that it's going to go further, and the original drawing said to refer to the site plan. So let's just say I refer to the site plan, and I want 10 feet from this wall to here. So I just need to offset 10 feet, and there's my deck. And I want it obviously lined up with the rest of it. Now I can offset to get the top of my railing. Bring this line up because that's my railing there, and trim that, and there's my deck. And now it's just a matter of just bringing in more offsets. Actually, I'm just going to erase those and extend that over to there. So I'm just going to offset that 6 inches and offset these posts 4 inches. So these are what the 4 by 4 inch posts I've got on the wall here. And I can stretch these ones up. And that's good to go. Draw a line there, a line there. Trim out this one in the middle here. And since we know that these posts are 36 inches high, I need to offset this one 36 inches. Oops. Offset 36. And there's my post. And I can just draw another one right there. And I will trim out these. So now you can see that that's pretty much how they're drawn. Now I can go in later, draw the chimney and everything, and I can offset my windows to make a window frame. And even my doors. And let me just close those up. And then I can use a hatch to add in different textures. So here's my hatch window, and I'm just going to go with let's see here, I'm going to go with a roof shake for my roof. Pick a point inside here, hit preview. Yeah, that looks pretty close, and press enter. So now I got my roof shakes going here too. And so it's just a matter of adding more detail. I can add all my balusters across here and just add brick or wood or siding or whatever I want for the rest of my details here. So now what I'm going to do is show you how to make the next elevation, because usually you'll do more than one. So what I've done here is I've just copied it over, rotated it, and Now what I want to do is just rotate it again, and you normally just do this 4 times. And so here's my next one. So I'll just draw a line down from here, here, and I'll just copy some more over. There's some more windows. And as you're following this tutorial around, you'll see that there's also a chance to start doing some design work as well. And now what I need to do is take my foundation line and bring it across, because I'm going to hopefully build my cabin on a flat surface. So I can trim all these lines off now. Here's the line for the top of the roof. Here it is for the bottom of the roof. And what I'm going to do is just trim that. And now remember, I made the offset, so I need to offset my roof 12 inches. And now I can draw a line from my center point to there, my center point to there. And now I can erase that line, that line, that line, and that line. Trim everything up. And once again, I want my windows to be right at the same height. So I'll bring these across, draw my rectangle, for this window. I can erase that line and these two. And then you'll see I got these 2 skinny windows. I'm going to make them a little longer, so I'm going to offset them, let's say 5 feet. And draw my new rectangles in here. And now I can once again erase, erase. Looks like I snapped to a center line instead. Yep, so I can erase that and that. And now here's a rectangle. This is going to be for my door. And erase that line and these two, this one. And now you can see I've got the basic building blocks once again, and I can do an offset, start putting in my window frames, my door frame. You can see it overlaps there, so I can just explode it and then erase that and trim that. Draw a line down the middle. And so you can see that there's just, now it's just a matter of adding more detail everywhere and just building it out, building it out, building it out. But I just wanted to show you in this video the basic concepts that are needed for building elevations in AutoCAD. Thanks for watching. This has been mycadsite.com.